Alright, back again. Eventually I finish my bowl and leave for the stall to drop it off. Stall to drop it off. It sounds like you're just gonna drop a poop in the stall. Considering it seems to be no one at all, I'll take my time walking up. Seems the teacher's mission paid off. There are now over a dozen students helping, and much more unpacking which has been done. Ooh. Despite many of them seeming quite relaxed as they work, Lily still appears to be somewhat stressed. Maybe I should offer her some relaxation to her. Lily doesn't look impressed at all, and I can't really blame her. One of the top issues with her stall, she still seems to be worried about Hanako. Can't really help her with the former, so I guess my only way is to help her to take off the mind of our shy mutual friend. Placing the bowl back on the counter, I call to Lily. Hey Lily! Don't worry about Hanako, I got it! I got this! We'll hang out, okay? See Lily's relief plainly written across her face. Thanks, Asal! And if you see someone from my class, can you tell him to come? I can't do like a scream for her because her voice is a whisper. Fuck it. Will do, Lee! Have a good one! Make sure you take a break, okay? Don't want to work them glutes too hard. I will if I can. See you later, Asal. Leave Lily in the stall and head out in search of Hanako. In a way, I feel bad for leaving her with the crowds, but even though she was clearly under pressure, I can't help but thinking she's enjoying herself because she is like her sister, who's a business lady. She likes this shit. She gets off on it. The halls are packed with swaying crowds meandering through the festival. You meandering brute, you. There's one thing I know about Hanako, it's that she's not going anywhere near this. And with the students showing their friends and families their dorms, I doubt she'll be there either. I have to burp. Following blind intuition, I move against the grain of the crowd. Good, because they're literally grainy. Thankfully, this crowd seems slightly far less festive than the usual festival crowd. You know, people need to be more festive. I know he's not happy, but festive people will be happy people. Have you ever seen people pissed off on Christmas? No, it doesn't happen. They're festive. Thankfully, this crowd seems festive. Less festive. I seem to set consideration for the student body. As I force my way through the masses, it doesn't take long for them to thin down to nothingness. There he evaporated. It's not surprising since I'm standing before the library. Even the most eager of students don't bother to show anyone this section of the school. It's a nice library. It's big. It's got air conditioning. It's got windows. And it's got a cute girl in the back. As I enter the library, the noise of the festival fades into a dull background noise, and soon I am in the reading area at the end of the room. Behind one of the partition desks, I see the top of a head, with straight dark hair catching my eye. It's like I'm a predator looking for my prey. I see what I want to adore, and I go for it. Hey, Hanako, I had a feeling I'd find you here. The head jumps a little shocking before slowly peeping over the partition. Asal? Hey, Lily's pretty busy, so she sent me to find you. Oh, do you want to sit down? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, this is it. No, be careful, be careful. Actually, I'm feeling a little hungry. Would you like to get something to eat from one of the stands? I brought some food, so shouldn't be surprised, but worth a try. Expecting her to go outside today was a long shot. How about we eat in the tea room? I passed it on the way here and no one was around. We can make some food there and it'll be a little more comfortable. What do you say? What do you say? How about it, Hanako? What do you say? Sure, let's go. She doesn't look too happy. Hanako closes her book and puts away deliberate practiced movements. So, she's been waiting for this moment. Good to go? Yeah. Oh god. Sex in the tea room. Scandalous! We walk side by side from the library to the tea room. As expected, there's barely a soul around. If it weren't for the murmurs through the walls, you wouldn't tell that. There's a huge festival going on outside. Hanako carries her bag in both hands and focuses on the floor ahead of her. Every now and again, she seems to break a pace a little, slightly shorter paces. The first time it happened, I gave it no mind, but soon I noticed that she does it on a regular basis. Are you alright? She stops dead in her tracks, like a deer in headlights. What? I don't know, it looked like you were tripping balls or something. A pink blush raises into her cheeks as her gaze returns to the floor. It's nothing. You know, when you say nothing like that, people are inspired to ask further questions. It's something that Socratic method. You inspire questions from questions. You know, stuff like that. For a second, I don't think she's going to answer. Pray to leave it be. I almost stopped walking again when... It's a game. Oh, she's got a smirk on. Aww. Game? Do you see the floor here? Oh, I play this fucking game all the time. Today when I was walking home. No joke. I'm sure this is the same game we're playing. And I'm sure everyone does here. You see the car spots in the parking lot, the spaces, the empty spaces. They're spaced out. You know, a certain amount, same amount distance every time. And, you know, normally to an average person, maybe it takes like 4.5 steps on average to go from one spot to the next spot. I try and get it in 3, so I make the large spaces and I gotta go like 1, 2, 3, good, 1, 2, 3, and I fucking nail it and get my foot to land on each space, each like line of the spaces. You know what I'm talking about, please. I hope so. If you play that game, let me know, okay? Don't let me feel crazy. The bizarre question, the floor looks like a Senate floor, covered in those tiles made up from squares of lineum. Nothing noteworthy. Well, yes, what about it? Sometimes when there's no one around, I only step on the darker ones. I fucking do that too! Hanako's voice trails off as her explanation continues until I can barely hear her voice over the roaring silence of the empty hall. Roaring silence of the empty hall. Roaring silence. That's a goddamn oxymoron, like Biggie Smalls. Darker ones? Shuffling her feet, Hanako points the toe of her shoe at the little tile that is barely a shade darker than the others. Like these ones. Oh right, so those ones are no good. I point out a nearby tile. Yeah, something like that. Oh, I see. Do you play this game a lot? Hanako shakes her head. Just when the halls are empty? She nods. Well then, no point in stopping. I'm beginning to get really hungry. She nods again, this time with a little more enthusiasm. Well then, let's go. Oh god, I'm with the crazy chick. Maybe fucking Kenji would have been better with her. We set off down the hall, and this time I take notice that Hanako is paying a little less attention to the floor. I wonder just how lonely does someone have to be to come up with a game like that. I'm not lonely! Asshole! It's just when we walk sometimes by myself and no one's there, I like to entertain myself, okay? Not lonely. Entertainment. I'm a man that needs to be entertained, even if it means I gotta talk to myself and play a game. Sal, we were like brothers. You just fucking spoiled that, asshole. Before I realized what I'm doing, I found myself trying to aim at each step so it lands in the correct tiles. Fucking booyah, buddy! That's right. That is right. You are just like me. You are fucked up like me. Good. Continue. Ooh, tea room. Noise of the festival is slightly louder than inside the tea room, but the breeze coming through the open window makes it worth it. Without thinking, I walk to the windowsill and inhale deeply. I do that sometimes too. You're just like, I don't know, it's just like a cold day, but it's nice out. And, you know, you're in like some deep thought mode, so you just open the window and go. Trust me, we've all done it. I sometimes forget how clean the air is compared to back home, and how many hot chicks just appear out of nowhere like it's fucking magic. Would you like some tea? That would be great, thanks, Hanako. It occurs to me this is the first time I've been alone with Hanako without her trying to be somewhere else. Standing from the window, I watch as she makes a simple pot of tea and arranges some sandwiches onto a plate. Okay, those sandwiches on a plate is not her putting her virginity on a plate for you to take it. That is not what that means, Sal. Don't misconstrue it. She's just offering you sandwiches. I've seen her do this before a number of times, but this time she seems slightly different. It's like she's calm. Yeah, because you are the calming agent. Eventually she places a small tray on the table and pours 2 cups of tea. The fresh scent of the brewed tea mingles with the breeze, and for a second I feel like I'm the only one in the world. I think I know why you like this room now. I don't know what you mean. Well, there are quite a few people out here, but it's like another world. You can pretend there's no one around for miles. You're right. It's like the world has forgotten this room. I have to burp again. I'm really burpy and gassy, and because of that, you can forget about the outside. That would be appealing in some cases. That's why I want to fucking move to like Nebraska. I don't know, Nebraska seems kind of weird. Sorry for anyone that's in Nebraska. As far as I can tell, conventional bullying doesn't exist in this school. No, they just like take away your walking cane. You can't fucking walk now, asshole. That's fucked up. That's more than conventional bullying. Then again, I haven't seen a single person talk to Hanako besides Lily. If you're ignored by the world, a place where you can forget its existence would hold a special appeal. That's a good point. It's like this room gives you some kind of complete freedom. Yeah. Say, do you play chess? I'm the baddest motherfucker at chess ever. I've played a bit, I guess. I don't want to talk it up. I take it you've played before? A little. Without saying anything more, Hanako moves to one of the cupboards and digs out a small chess set. Do you want? I want. I cut her off, but she doesn't seem to mind it. Oh, she's really close. We arrange the pieces, and before long we are sending pawns charging to their inevitable fates. I take my time and intently examine each move and its consequences, nostalgia for the game taking second place to the matters at hand. For a time, the game is a lengthy battle of attrition, but I spot on an opening and tear a line in her defense. That is such a sexual pun. You tear a line out, I got you, buddy. A few moves later, her king is cornered by several of my pieces. I know what you're doing. Checkmate. You're not bad at this, are you? Not have to praise her technique is pretty good, but several times. Wait a second. Who is getting checkmated? Oh yeah, her king is cornered by several of my pieces. Yeah, so why am I saying you're not bad? We just creamed her. And look, she's sad because you just destroyed her. Not as appraisal, her technique is pretty good, but several times I was able to exploit her lack of prediction. Pick up a piece and examine it. Looks relatively new, yet worn for its age. I guess not. Does Lily play? The absence of Hanako's answer causes me to think about the question. Dude! What the fuck was that kind of question? You're an idiot, Hasao. Does Lily play? Does Lily play a whole entire visually stimulated game where you just see the pieces and fucking put them down on the board? What, do you want him to take 6 days to move one piece? You're an asshole, Hasao. I am nothing like you. What? A bit? This is the first time I played against someone other than her, or... She cuts herself abruptly, leaving the answer hanging in the air. Someone she knew before coming to Imako, maybe. Maybe her parents. Well, then I mind to have played against you. Can we play again? She acts as if we were asking him to cut me off my own hands. The spirit of competition's gotten into her. Sure, though, I'm expecting me to go easy on you this time. Not that I was before mine, but she seems to appreciate the competitive tone. Same here. As we are setting up the pieces, there's a noise at the door. Don't be Kenji, don't be Kenji, don't be Kenji. Oh! Good afternoon, gentlemen. Oh, she was kind of frightened. Lily? Oh, hey there, Lily. Are you finished? You both are here. Wonderful. At any rate, our teacher managed to round up some extra help, so I was able to leave. Have you been here since you left? Pretty much. We're just playing a bit of chess, you know? Just keeping it real. Keeping it real. Would you like a cup of tea? Actually, I think it may be a good idea to go outside for a little while. Stoic face. The instant job at Hanako's face shows her objection to this plan, even though she says nothing. I feel strangely compelled to voice what is plainly in the view of her face, but Lily can't see. I kind of think we should just stay here, you know, for everyone's sake. Really? It's so crowded here that I was thinking we should leave the school and head to the local tea house. Local tea house? That's a local brothel. Oh, you mean the Shanghai? Of course. With everyone at the festival, it should be practically empty. Wait for her smile. Wait for her. Tea house? Oh, that's right. You probably don't know of it. Well, way to go, Lily. I'm glad you could see that I'm new here. Or you can't. There's a treehouse not far from here, which we go to every so often. Sounds like a plan. Hanako, what do you think? Oh god. Hanako jumps a little, being forced into the conversation, but at least she seems a little distraught than before. If it's Shanghai, I think it'll be nice, as she blushes. Well then, it's settled. Let's be on our way. Hanako and I rise from the table on our pre-emptied chess game. Before I can do anything, Hanako has poured the pieces of us into a small container and placed the board away. Looks like we're ready now. Please lead on, Miss Blindy. Oh yeah! Sal's growing up! Hanako moves to Lily's side as we venture into the school's corridors. The pair leads me through a series of unfamiliar doors, and we emerge on the side of the building opposite the festival grounds. Insulated by heavy stone in the building, the noise in the crowd is faded to a murmur. Wait, murmur? 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 Hold on. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Fuck. Hold on. Murmur? Hold on.
Yes?
Hey, Smarty.
Yes?
I'm playing a game right now. I'm recording.
Oh, god damn it.
I just got to a part. You want to hear the line?
Are you actually recording now?
Insulated by the heavy stone of the building, the noise from the crowd is faded to a murmur. Get it? Because they can't hear it, so it's a murmur. And that's like the kitten. That's your kitten. That's your girlfriend. That's cerebral palsy. Murmur. Alright, Smile, I just had to call you because, you know, it's murmur.
You're still recording now, right?
I'm still recording, yes.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, Smarty. I love you, Smarty. Goodbye, Smarty.
See you tomorrow for the game night show.